Are you ready, kids?
Really?
What's up,
Hello,
everyone?
everybody.
Welcome to another episode of Stay Fishy Friday. I'm your host, Josh. Of course, I'm the crab tonight. And we've got the flower child over here. Where's your flowers?
It's too hot.
Uh-huh. I hear excuses. All right, that's better. Wait a minute.
No.
I know.
No.
Come on.
No.
Do it for the fans.
Oh my God. Hey, what's up, Richard? How you doing, buddy?
That's better. Look at that.
I am.
So fierce.
Wow. This is all in preparation for the luau tomorrow, the party, the barbecue.
All right, so before we get things started, there's a chat before the stream even started from our girl Ange for $15.
Really?
She said,
As you rock.
hashtag Team Tracy, hashtag OFR Rocks, happy Friday.
Awesome. Happy Friday for sure. Thank you, Ange.
So wait, drinking word of the night. Barbecue.
Yes, barbecue. Starting now. Drinking word is barbecue. Drink.
All right, so lots of things to talk about.
Wait. I gotta say hello to our girl Brooke Holly. She's been there. She's been trying to get this Fishy Friday going since yesterday. All right, you can go ahead. Richard Maloney says, or Maloney. I did it again. Richard Maloney says, "Hi, Father." He's crazy.
Whoops. I just accidentally hit someone's comment. I pressed undo, but hopefully I undid it. My phone had a mind of its own. All right, so tonight you guys get a Tracy update. We get to talk about the OFR barbecue.
Oh, and we get to talk about how willstar is sleeping and won't show up and hasn't answered his phone, and then how Reaper went home and is not doing the show. We got the greatest friends ever. We get to talk all night now.
Yes, sir.
Hi, Frank Schwab. Hi, Christopher.
Well, let's start them off with the mom update.
Okay.
Right out the door.
Well, that's the way it's supposed to be. Now, y'all know that...
Wait, you can't call me Josh tonight. I'm Mr. Krabs.
Mr. Krabs. Because you live...
No, that's SpongeBob. He lives in a pineapple under the sea.
You know, last week we got her off of the ventilator. And you know what? She has not ever once gone back on it. She has, they said, test her. Put her on for an hour. See if she starts going to stress, take her back off. Put her on for 2 hours. If she goes stress, take her back off. I put that girl on there and she has never gotten back, on it ever. Not once. She just stayed. I stayed awake 2 nights last week. 48 hours straight I was up. And, because I got a nurse for 8 hours. And then I do 8 hours work. And then I do all night work with her. And then when the nurse gets here, I get to sleep from like 8:30 until about 10:30 every morning. That's my only time of getting 2 hours straight sleep. And then I'm back up and I'm doing stuff during the day. And, so it's... Mara has been wonderful. She took over during the day because she finally got the doctor's orders. I took over at nighttime. I stayed up 48 hours straight and I just watched her and took care of her. And she never went back off, or went back on the respirator, ventilator. So she never went into stress. She's like, I got this. So now they put her on, instead of having, we have these little HMEs, they're humidifier type things. She breathes out, it goes through 2 like sponges, and then she breathes back in air and it keeps it moist. Otherwise, in her lungs, it'll dry up and you don't want that. So now they brought out a machine that pumps out like a fog. And it hooks up the CO2 to the side of it. And you have to put that on this thing called a trach tent. And it goes around her neck and it pulls it on there. Well, if you have to suction her, you got to pull the trach tent off. And then you have to suction down her trach. So I made some fittings. I went to work. I like that fog machine because now I don't have to put liquid into her trach. I used to have to do that every time before I'd suction her. I'd take this little vial and I'd open it up and I'd pour it down in her trach and then I'd suction her out. I don't have to do that no more. This is a nice misty fog, like you can't even feel wetness on it, but it's a foggish. Now, what I did was she coughs up and she fills up these HMEs. So every single time she coughs, you have to suction her out. Well, the problem being with that is, man, it's like every 15, 20 minutes she coughs. So I came up with something. I got an elbow out of her spare parts and pieces, and then I hooked this blue hose from this air pump putting out the fog with the CO2, hooked it onto it. It fits. It fits onto the inline suction catheter. So the suction catheter can stay on her trach now, and it just has a plastic over a suction catheter. And when I need to suction it, I hook it up to the end of the suction valve, and then I just put this down in her and pull it back out. I don't even have to wear gloves. It's all protected inside this long plastic. Well, now it has a tube going off where the ventilator used to go on. I took an elbow off of that, and I drilled a hole. And how can I do this? Let me see here. I need an elbow of some sort, Josh. Okay, this right here, let's say this is the elbow. Okay, and this is what hooks onto her neck from the machine. I took this right here, and I drilled a hole. Let me see how I can turn this. Like so. I drilled a hole right in the end of it, and I got this other fitting to fit in the end, and now I leave this bottom open, straight to a towel on her chest. Now when she coughs, this tube is coming in this way, blowing in the foggy air and the oxygen, and then when she coughs, the tube, it's blowing in, so it won't want to take suction, out. So when she coughs out, and it goes right outside onto the towel. And then I can just suction her because at the end of the tube, it has a built-in suction on her. I don't have to remove nothing now. I built that today out of spare parts, and, it was crazy. I made all kinds of pieces, and I got it to where now she can lay there, she can cough, and it actually goes out. She coughs onto the rag, and we have to just clean up the rag every once in a while. It makes life easier on her and us. We don't have to disconnect things, hook up other things. We just leave her be. She coughs out that, and it don't fill up the HME no more. She's got that tube coming in with the foggy air. Oh my God, she's so much more comfortable now. If she gets a phlegm buildup, she coughs it out, and then we suction what little's left, It's working great. So I don't see why the doctors didn't do this in the first place. They should have these fittings for this. But
no one ever thought of it before.
I got the machine today at 4 o'clock. By 6 o'clock, I had the piece built.
You know what I did find today? Something we've been looking for years. An automatic return for a zip line. An engineer dude on TikTok, he said, I'm tired of pulling this string back.
I've got my automatic return now.
Yeah, but he does the same thing with a rope. He said, I'm tired of pulling it back and doing all this. He made this little contraption.
Hold up. Before you go on to saying what he made, because I'm really interested, let me tell him what I made and how we do it now.
All right.
A big spinning reel for fishing? You open up the bail, the line goes out. Well, when people go down the zip line, I open the bail to this fishing reel, and the line goes out all the way with them. When they get to the end, I start reeling it back up, and I it's a pain to hold this in your hand. So I ended up taking the reel off and putting a bolt and a nut through onto the reel, and now I've got a bolt sticking out. I put my electric drill on. So if someone's going down the zip line, I'll turn my drill towards them, and it'll just pull off the end. When it gets to the end, I'll turn my drill sideways and then reel it up, and it just winds up and pulls that thing back, and you hear it works great, don't it?
It works.
Hillbilly ingenuity.
All right. So
now show me this new invention.
Now that you heard their ideas, he made this contraption that hooks over the zip line, and they have these little motorized things for a longboard.
The remote control, I saw them.
Yeah, and it's for a longboard. You can turn your longboard into a remote control thing, basically. Yeah. He mounted that on the inside of this contraption that slid over the zip line, and that rubber wheel from the longboard gripped the zip line, and he had the RC receiver in there.
The remote control, I saw them. They're like $400 for the set, though. The people that have them already built and set up add this to your zip line. That's why I didn't get that.
But he made it, and he sent out all the parts to get 3D printed in metal, and it works great.
Awesome. So there goes the Tracy update. She's much more comfortable. my life is actually easier now with this new machine and all this, and I don't have to, put sterile water, I guess, down in her trach. I don't have to do any of that stuff. It's being taken care of by fog, and if anything dried up in there, she's going to cough it up now. See, they said the first 2 days on this machine, she's going to cough up a bunch of stuff, which is going to clear out her lungs a lot more, and then she'll be more healthy, and even probably won't even need the oxygen, because she's at 1.5% now. It goes up to 5. She's at 1.5 now, and she don't need that. She never falls below 99, 98 sometimes, but I take her off, she goes down to like 96 and stays there.
Why does she need the oxygen saturation?
The O2 saturation. Why does she need it? I don't know. To have enough oxygen in your bloodstream to feed your brain and all that. The more you have in there, help with recovery. The more you have in there, the better your brain can recover and help out and all that kind of stuff.
I know the answer, but I'm just feeding information because everyone would probably like to know. Right.
So, like if somebody put an O2 sensor on one of us, we're probably 88 to 92. Tracy's at 100% to 99 all the time. So when she goes off, she's still at like 96, so she's up there. So we're keeping the oxygen on there for a better recovery.
All right, we got Colin Doyle for $20. He says, hope y'all have a wonderful barbecue. The barbecue will be so much fun. Sorry I'm missing it, boys. I promised another time. It's just not good timing. Barbecue time, T minus how long? Less than 12 hours.
Less than 12 hours.
And he said, plan on sleeping before the barbecue, live show at barbecue.
How many times did you say
That's
barbecue?
6 times. 7.
Consume, guys. Thank you.
So we will have both Reap. Reap will be recording for behind the scenes. Willstar will be filming for the main channel. We're probably not going to go live, but there will probably be other people.
Well, no, we can do a Facebook Live and all that kind of stuff.
We got so much to do.
We'll just set up a tripod and let it go.
We'll figure it out.
I'll get him to do it.
And thanks, Colin. We have Anthony Noyce for $5. Says, wish I could be at the barbecue. I love barbecues. I hope you have yard games at the barbecue. You should definitely live stream the barbecue.
These people are taking advantage of this. I love it. Alrighty, Liz, you guys gotta give a hand out for Liz. She does so much and helps out so much. No, like a hand. Thank you, Liz. Her husband was over here today trying to help out and get things done. They're actually part of the band is playing for free tomorrow, and this ain't no joke band. This band gets paid. What did they say they get paid?
A lot.
Like.
Yeah, don't discuss
okay.
Numbers.
I was surprised. I was like, wow, they make that in a night. So I mean, it's a good band, and they're gonna play for free and do all this, and they're great people. And they have over 500 songs. Now, answer me this, guys. I got a question. The YouTube copyright. You can't play music because you can't monetize it then. But can, like, say you have a band and you play a song from somebody?
This is what I say. You either put it out there. If they give you a strike, you unmonetize it and let the people have it.
We can do that. But let me finish my question. If you're playing a song, like your band is playing, I don't know, Metallica or something. Now, does Metallica deserve to get paid for that song because you're playing it? I know if you were playing Metallica, they're going to give you a strike and all the money's going to go to Metallica. But can you, the copyright system, I don't understand all the way. Can you play the song without getting a strike if you're doing a copy of the band, Because they know like 500 songs, so they've got a bunch of songs they can play. I just don't, if I put it on YouTube as a live stream for a while, I think it'd be fun, but I don't want to get in trouble. We already got one strike against us from our old mod that.
We got Eric Heddick. He says, at the airport, can't be drinking. I'll make it over there. Can't wait. Well,
we'll see you tonight, Eric.
you see, at the airport's the best time to drink.
It was for me and you.
All
We
right.
had a good time.
We have Lasky and Sons Woodworking for $10. Says, I know what you guys are going through. I did it all with my stepdad before he passed in 2010.
Aw.
Sorry to hear that. Says, but I live in Chester, Vermont, but would love to come donate time someday to help you.
Nice.
Well, that would be great. You guys know we have people come from all over the United States, sometimes other countries, and they come here and volunteer their time. We just had 2 weeks ago, we had Kevin Josie from over there right by Seattle. He was from Oregon, Tillamook to be exact.
Tillamook, that was it.
Tillamook. And he can't get him out. He stayed for a couple of days and helped us out. On the last day, we had to go and get all them tanks, so we left him here by himself. He continued cleaning tanks up until he had to leave, and Liz came over, picked him up, and took him to the airport.
That's our mod, Liz, the one in the band. She does so much for us. It's amazing. You know, I don't ask her to. She sends me paperwork that I might need, and she's just great. Love her to death.
All right. So I'm going to start jumping into this chat. If you guys have questions you want answered, I will be reading them. I cannot answer them all, but
well, here
I
you
will
go.
do my
First
best.
question. Liz Drenny says, Eric Headache, where are you coming from?
Long Island, New York.
Yes. He's flying in tonight. He actually got a hotel room. I was mad because he stayed here last time he was here, and he's coming in without his wife, and you know he should have stayed here. He shouldn't have wasted the money on a hotel, but I guess I didn't get to him in time and tell him, you know, you're more than welcome to stay here. You already had the hotel at that point.
Michelle L. said, from what I've heard from other channels, even humming a tune can get you a strike. It's a really unfair system.
Right. It's not right.
That's pretty crazy because on TikTok, you're pretty much monetized and you can use their music for whatever you want.
Yeah.
So, yeah, very unfair. Ricey24 said, what's your thoughts on the hybrid from the Off the Deep End rescue you sent them on? It looked really messed up before the move. All right, so here's what I know about that. We had plans to go and pick up these fish, but certain things can't get them up. We had to go on an emergency rescue. So I'm like, who on the East Coast might want a 2-foot stingray, a gar, and the catfish? I know Mike has some decently large tanks, so I called him up. I said, hey bro, do you want them? If not, then I'm just going to put them up on OFR and see who can come and make this happen. He said, yeah, I'd love to go pick them up. That'd be great. What's up, Bruce, my dude? So, yes, he went there and picked them up, but from what I heard, for one, there was no purging of the fish. So before you move a fish on a long ride, you always want to make sure you stop feeding them 3 to 5 days prior, depending on how big the fish is, the type of fish. So there's no waste in their stomach to where they're putting that out in their water in a small transport container. So from what I heard, he had a full belly and the tank was already drained a large amount, so he was already stressed from the get-go, and then he puked up during the car ride, and he just succumbed to his own
ammonia and
he
stomach
was
acids.
already, deformed, so he was already struggling with life. But you know what? We got to look at the bright side. Mike went there, picked up the ray and the gar. He sat there for hours after the catfish got home, putting water through his gill. Exactly what we would do here. So I don't put nobody down for that. I appreciate Mike. He went there. He did what we would have done, and everyone did a great job. The original owner was happy that he was able to find his fish a great home. So I honestly think it worked out for everyone involved. Would it have been nice that all 3 fish made it? Of course. But you know what? You can't win every battle.
Dude, you got a terrible case of the crabs. Read that one.
Shh, don't tell Brittany.
Oh.
Sorry, babe. She's watching right now.
Hi, Brittany.
Matt F said you should change Rich's water. Looks like he has hole in head.
Oh yeah, you can see fish through my head
Wait,
because of the green flour.
Fixed it.
You didn't fix nothing. You smacked me.
I know. I got away with it. All right.
Matt, if you bring up that shark song, he was fighting, son.
Josie Taggart said, what's the weather looking like up there tomorrow? So it's supposed to rain in the evening. So
Tonight?
The band's going to play for the first 3 hours of the barbecue and then break down.
2 hours, from 2 to 4.
Okay, 2 to 4. There you go.
It's going to stop raining here. It's going to rain lightly in the morning till about 11. It's going to dry out. They're going to play from 2 to 4, and then it's going to start thunderstorming later. So we're good. Let's try telling AJ that Tracy is improving. She has been off her ventilator more often this week. Liz, once we took her off to test how long she can go before she went into stress, she has never been back on. Like 2 days ago, it was 196 hours. I mean, we're talking 9 days straight. She has never gone back on. The ventilator is taken off of our desk and sitting over on the shelf. We have never put her back on it once we took her off to test it. She is a trooper. She's fighting through. She never stressed. She's still going.
Barbecue. We have, hello, my name is Zeus. He asked, would we take his 2 silver arowanas? Of course we would. We'd never say no. I mean, even to other animals, turtles, guinea pigs, groundhogs. We take in everything because we have such a wide network that we can go ahead and find a home for pretty much everything.
We take on the responsibility of finding homes for everything, and if we happen to like it, we try and keep it. You guys all seen the fiasco with the ducks. I fell in love with them. They were adorable. That's how the pet stores get you. I bought them. I brought them home, and then I was like, oh my God, they're nonstop. They poo in their water. It's terrible. They eat their own poo. They're disgusting. So I ended up giving them to a farm that has a bunch of ducks, and they were happy, and I gave them to them. The money I spent on them was my loss because I had an impetuous buy. Now, I will, I would never set them free or give them away to somebody else because I couldn't take care of them. I took them, and I took on the responsibility of taking care of them. But once I found a better place for them, I went ahead and let them have them. I took the loss of the money because that's my learning lesson. I'm doing what I told other people not to do. Do your due diligence before you buy things. That was my thing. But they were so cute. Oh, my God. And I had a new pond. I wanted ducks in the pond. It was all, they saw me coming. It was the right time at the right point in my life. So, yeah. Now, if I was to do like peacocks or swans, I would definitely take care of them. And I know now how hard it is to take care of them. I like the swans because they're just beautiful. We haven't decided whether we're going to go that route because there is a lot involved.
Did you know how annoying Bruce was?
Yeah, I did. I was telling you.
Imagine that, a swan that chases you around the yard and goes all day long. So we have Eric Heddick. He says, I couldn't impose any more than we did that day. You guys are so humble.
No.
You did not impose on
at
us.
all. I had a great time.
You actually helped us fix a problem that I was so dreading.
In the backyard.
Yeah, and it's been great. So we can't thank you enough for that. So pretty much, you're more of like a brother to us than some guy who's imposing on us. So whenever you're in town, don't buy a damn hotel. Come stay the night. We have it.
We got extra rooms. We told you that.
All right, let me catch up here. I am falling behind. We got Richard Maloney.
That's because you're not dressed up like me and being on time.
I'm just going to knock him.
Richard, I wish you could be here tomorrow. That would be awesome.
Richard Maloney for $5 says, breaks my heart. I cannot be there tomorrow.
Now, you guys got to understand, this guy here, out of the goodness of his heart, just out of the blue, we'll be sitting here working, and we work through lunch and all this, and we're starving, and let's get this work done, and then we'll go eat. And all of a sudden, a pizza shows up at the door, and it's not just a pizza; it's like the best pizza around here. It shows up, and I think he's got like triple cheese on it, and it's a capricrosa or something. What's it called? I don't know. There's like 5 meats on it and triple cheese, and the cheese is like real mozzarella. It's so chewy and hard. Your mouth gets tired of chewing. And the pizza is so good. And he just gets them for us randomly. I'm like, oh my God. Richard's like my brother from another mother.
We got Lasky and Sons Woodworking for $5. He says, can't wait to see the king of DIY Joey at your place. Well, that makes a lot of us.
Yeah, we just gotta wait for the what do you call that? The things in Canada.
The COVID restrictions.
The COVID restrictions to be lifted in Canada.
What you guys should do, because I haven't asked him yet, but we are planning to very soon. We want to get DIY Joey in a window right there and have him on one of our live streams. So if you guys start spamming it, I am going to ask him to be on. But we want to make this a special stream. And we want to make sure there's no bad weather in the area, so there's no chance at it dropping, because just like today, there's storms rolling through, we could drop the stream. So we want to make sure it's an extra special stream.
Liz Dragney says, you're so crabby tonight.
Liz, me and you are going to be fighting. Wait. There we go. All right, we have Claire Thompson for $1. She didn't say anything.
Oh, thank you, Claire.
Every dollar does help. We got Colin Doyle again for $5.
That's Tracy's alarms. I gotta go. Ow.
Attaboy. So Colin Doyle for $5 says, are you going to rock out tomorrow, Big Rich? Can we get that portion on video, please, sir? I highly doubt you're going to get that man picking up the guitar tomorrow, because we have duties. We told everyone they can get pictures, autographs, whatever they might need. We have to be tending to the grill. Even though we have volunteers for, each station, there's going to be people out front. When you enter, there will be a waiver and a wristband. And then you can come in, you can tour the fish, you can get pictures, you go out back, you can get food. And you can pretty much mingle with everyone, talk, have a great time. But as far as him taking a minute to himself to be playing the guitar, I don't think that will happen. But it might happen pretty soon on a video, especially for you guys. You guys have been asking for it for a long time. So I might just have to force him to do it.
What's that?
Get you on the guitar.
Oh, yeah. Some people come over here and spend the night, and they end up getting me drinking or something and getting me on the guitar, but I don't do it much anymore. But it's fun when I do.
And we got the girl Ange again for $5. Says, I hope you have a blast at the barbecue. You all are so great for doing this for the Fishy fam.
Aw, thank you, Ange. She's the greatest. When are you coming down, Ange?
Again, Canada.
You're right. No, she's in deep North Canada, though. So I don't even think she can make it once the restrictions,
What? Why not? Are you saying she has to get on her sled dogs and, sled
Pretty
down?
much. She's way up there.
Come on now. All right. Steve Schauser says, what's cooking, y'all? What was the Tracy update? You're going to have to go and rewatch this. It was at the very beginning.
It's always at the beginning of the streams.
Certainly is.
You know what my father said to me? I was like, do you even watch my Fishy Friday live streams?
No, he doesn't.
He's like, what's that? I'm like, Dad, it's our live stream. We go on Friday night. Oh, I'm too busy on Fridays. I'm like, you can watch it Tuesday. You can watch it after we air. You can watch it at any time. Do you watch any of our videos? He's like, what videos? My dad has no clue. I try and tell him, and I get my brother on the phone. I tell him to give him a little icon on his TV that he can just click and go to Ohio Fish Rescue and watch the newest things. I don't know what's up with them.
Lasky and Sons Woodworking for $5. Said, that's awesome to hear, because you guys and Joey are the only ones I watch for fish keepers in the hobby.
Aw, thank you. Thank you.
Well, yeah, I don't know much more to say about that, but I'm glad you support us. It's a fun time. I mean, it's no sweat off our back. We just film what we do on a daily basis.
And see,
even though
a lot of people are on us.
Wait.
Go ahead.
right now, we're trying to up the ante. We're still going to film what we do on a daily basis, but we're trying to do it in a better, more professional manner to appease more of the liking. So right now, I mean, even yesterday, I had willstar filming for me for the main channel, and we were building a certain enclosure for a certain somebody that all you barbecuers are going to get to see tomorrow, but the video will be dropping tomorrow morning. So we were doing that, so it was out of the walkway, and they were on in their new home and out of the way. So pretty awesome, but we are trying to up our ante when it comes to filming. We want to get better camera quality, better editing skills. So we're going to start, working it in slowly, but hopefully over the course of, a few months, we start seeing the benefits of it. We'll go ahead and just full blast, full speed ahead.
See, a lot of people don't know that we got this new supercomputer here like 6 months ago, a year ago, whenever it was we started live streaming, to do the live streams. My laptop was terrible at it, and I built this supercomputer. It's great. We should be editing on this. The problem is it's so simple to edit on our phone, camera, video with our phone.
We do too much already.
I know. Edit on the phone, and then upload it. See, the problem with switching to a good professional camera, now you got to take all that and you got to upload it to your computer. And then you got to have the computer programs to edit it and do all that. And then you got to upload it from your computer. That's another step for us. It's easier on our phone. So we went in debt and we bought the newest phones out, Now they're not the newest, but at the time we both got the Note 20, great picture, and we're recorded in 4K now. I'm going to go ahead and do the really nice camera. And because when I was starting in 4K, Josh was still in 1080. He didn't like it, so he's a step behind me. I'll go ahead and get the camera.
I've been in 4K now
for a while, yeah.
At least 20 vids.
20 vids. Crabtaculous. So, anyways, I'm gonna get a nice camera.
Don't hit me, I'm crabby.
I'm gonna get a nice camera, and I'm gonna start editing on the computer and doing this, and take the extra step and the extra little bit of time. See, that's the problem in our life. We don't have the time to add more steps. Greg Woodstocks wants us to upload our stuff to Turkey and pay these people to, edit a video for us, and so that I can go and do other things. I don't have time to do that. It's easier just to video with my camera, edit it, send it. We're done. It's that quick. That it's a lot easier than all these extra steps. But I'm going to go ahead and do that so that we have a higher quality. I've been watching Paul Cafaro's, and very high quality video there. And who else was? I checked it. Brian's very high quality, and I like the editing on that. So I'm going to start doing a lot of that kind of stuff to add to the quality of our videos.
There ain't no reason that we should not have a million subscribers.
Oh, I know. So many people love us. There's no reason. We don't get shared. Greg Woodstock makes a video, and I'm looking, it says shared 1,900 times. All through Facebook, Twitter, all this stuff. It's shared. Ours don't get shared. If we were pushed around the world and let other people see us, or if we would go and share it all over the internet, Greg pays people. That's their job. You're the YouTube entrepreneur. Go ahead and share these videos. That's your only job. We don't have people like that, and it's so hard to share on YouTube. It used to be you could hit the share button, and then all these groups you're in would show up, and you just tick them, and then boom, share, 99 shares, no problem. Now you click share, you have to go to the group, you click on that group, boom. Now you just go and you share to that one group, and it shuts back down. You got to start back over again. Share, go through the groups, go to that. It's a pain in the butt. They made it harder for you to share. So if our people would share, it would make it easier. And we need to get out there to more people. We have a loyal following. I love you guys. You are all behind us, and it's awesome. My big fishy family is there for us anytime we need them. We show up in another state, and we just put out a message. We need help, and people show up. Our fishy family is loyal, and I love it. But we need to get out there like all these YouTubers are doing. They're making way more money than us, And, you know, we're barely surviving, barely paying the things. I'm still paying out of my pocket for stuff every month, even though I'm using YouTube money for helping the rescue. So if we could get bigger on the YouTube, then it would cover the cost, and it would make, I would be so much stress free if it wasn't coming out of my paychecks. And, you know, it's just crazy. So thank you guys for listening to my rant.
All right.
Oh, no, wait, you said something about us, one of you guys said something about us dressed this way, because it's barbecue night, drink up. And this is how, it's a luau tiki barbecue tomorrow, and people are coming dressed as their favorite wrestlers.
Someone asked who can go to the barbecue. Anyone who's watching this.
Yeah, anyone. Well, you
It's
don't even have to be watching this. You guys voted me as USA's mullet champion. I won $500.
So
okay?
He's going to be dressed in his mullet attire tomorrow.
Stop it. So here's what I plan to do. I wanted to spend that $500 I got on you guys. I'm going to buy all the food. I'm going to have a little barbecue here. You guys want to come by, see the fish, see the tanks, eat free food. It's customer appreciation day, basically. Well, we went out shopping. Me and Reaper spent 4.5 hours today out shopping everywhere. We went to Sam's Club. We went to GFS Foods. We went to Mark's. We spent $450 today on food, and I've got about $50 more I got to buy in the morning that we didn't get today. So all the money is gone, you know, on food. And we've got, I think, 100 hamburgers, 100 hot dogs, and I got the good stuff, you know, 80% lean, you know, ground chuck, and then I got all beef hamburgers or hot dogs, and then we got the good bread, the honey bread. I didn't buy the cheap stuff, Hawaiian honey bread or something like that, buns. I didn't buy the cheap stuff. I bought the good stuff, so everything tastes good, you know. Then we got a big, you know, a container of
just stuff. Come by tomorrow.
Shells and cheddar. Velveeta shells and cheddar. I've got a big tub of that. A big tub of maple bacon beans, and we got a bunch of cheese, tomatoes, lettuce, onion, everything for making hamburgers and all that. I got a whole bunch of pop. We got on ice out there. Man, we just bought a lot today. So it was my way of giving back to you guys.
There are gonna be fish at this barbecue.
You're killing me. Put that down.
All right, so I gotta do it for the one time. We got $5 from our boy Richard Mulrooney.
Maloney.
He said, "Just yell a Mulrooney tomorrow."
You gotta love that guy.
Colin Doyle for $5. He said, "Totally forgot. Barbecue, 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 barbecue."
Thank you, Colin. Like we need to get drunker.
Papa Shrimp, what's up, buddy?
What's happening? I ain't seen you in a while. You haven't been here, brother.
Oh man, you guys are making me laugh too much tonight.
Usually you're making them laugh.
The drinking word is barbecue.
What is it?
Barbecue.
Drink twice. Don't we have any fishy questions? We are a fish show. Come on now.
You don't always have to have fish questions. We're just having fun, you know. Will there be a vegan menu?
No. You can actually, yes. There is hamburgers and hot dogs. You don't have to eat them. You can take the buns and put some lettuce, tomato, and cheese on them. Nope, no cheese. You can put onion on it with lettuce and tomato. Boom. There you go. We have pineapple too. I bought pineapple and barbecue sauce to make Hawaiian burgers also. So you can have...
Pineapple goes on burgers?
Oh my God, it's so good. You can have a pineapple and we'll put it on the grill for you and grill it in barbecue sauce and put it on your bun and eat it. Oh my God, it's so good.
For those of you that don't know, yes, pop equals soda, soda pop, whatever you want to call it. We call it pop up here. Pop is soda, soda is
I went to Florida
pop.
and I'm like, you know, can I get a pop? And they're like, excuse me? I want a pop. What kind of pop you got? I don't know what you're saying, sir.
Cowbell said you could have cooked all that fish from the freezer. Absolutely not.
Oh my God, no! The freezer shut off and broke down on us. It's it was 10 years it was running here, and it broke down. It just stopped running. I bought it brand new.
We had no idea. All of a sudden, you just started stinking.
Oh my God, this smell in this house was horrible. I woke up. I'm like, what is wrong with this?
Dad's like, something in this garbage stinks. That dog stinks. God dang it. And
it was horrible, and it was coming from out in the laundry room, and I'm smelling it in the house.
We couldn't figure it out for 2 days, and then finally we figure it out, and we're like, woo!
No. Josh goes, I think it's coming from the freezer, and he opened the freezer, and both of us about gagged. It was dry heaving. It was horrible. We moved this freezer
Worst
outside.
Worst mistake of my life.
Yes,
and I've made some pretty bad decisions.
Reaper's here. You supposed to be here on the video, son, on the live stream. You and willstar. I advertise both of you.
Time Condom says, I cannot make it, but let me know who you would like a catering tray from that delivers. Let me know who you like.
City Barbecue.
They don't deliver, I don't think.
Tommy's Fish and Chicken. Or Chicken
Tommy's
and Pizza.
Chicken, Tommy's Pizza and Chicken in Strongsville.
They're good. They're really good.
We usually get chicken from them and JoJo's and meatballs.
Yes.
It's pretty good.
Oh, they have big chunks, big, huge chicken. And you get like 70 chicken for like $50 or something like that. And then we order the meatballs. You get like 40 of them for like $20. And then the JoJo's are like 50 cents a piece. And JoJo's are potato wedges with all kinds of stuff on them. And I order that for when we have big cookouts here. And I have that. And I don't want to cook and work the cookout. I want to just enjoy with my friends. I'll order that, and they're really good. That chicken is amazing.
Joseph says, how did your planet tank grow so much? How many hours of light did it get? So we just threw some plants in there, 16 hours on, 8 hours off.
Don't listen to him. We had plants in there and they were growing good. I'm like, well, let's move it from 12 hours on, 12 hours off to 16 hours on. And they started doing amazing. And I'm like, well, what is it about these LED lights? Is it the white and the blue, or is it this other one, the white with the red and the green in it? So we moved the white and the blue to one side and the red and the green and the white to the other side. And the one with the red in it started flowering and all that stuff, and the blue one just grew. So what we did was we took the LED light with the white and the blue, put it in the tank, and we put the LED with the white with the red and the green right next to it. So it's got the whole thing. And then we put 2 more on this side. And that tank is amazing. It's just non-stop growing. We're cutting them constantly and putting them in other tanks. That is a non-stop grow tank. It is amazing.
So we answered that one. Any update on the marine tank?
What marine tank? Have you ever tried arguing with this kid? I don't know how he does it, but he takes my words that I say like 8 years ago, and he uses it against me on what I'm trying to. I want a saltwater tank, but Dad, you said these freshwater fish need more room. I did say that, damn it.
But that's salt creep, though. You don't want salt water.
I don't
that
like
salt creep gets all over the glass, and you're gonna constantly clean it.
Hey, let me ask you guys a question. Would you like to see my twin come back? Because that was the funniest show ever. I was laughing that whole show. And he don't want to do it no more.
What other fish can I put in with my female beta sorority? Guppies, platies, small community fish that will not eat them, I guess. So I have a beta in with guppies in my work tank. So there's a lot of fish that actually go in with them. Oh, I lost my crab. We are back, baby! All right, you guys are actually putting in some questions here. I'm having to read through them.
Richard.
Wait! Greatest comment of 2021. Pineapple is amazing on burgers.
It is. Richard Maloney's only from Detroit. Mm-hmm. That's like 2 hours.
Remember when we picked up that
minutes.
450 gallon? He said, you guys were right by my house. You should have texted me, and when we needed all that help when we were getting that heavy
Yeah.
tank. Yeah.
The one that's still in our way now.
All right. Yes, Colin, I seen the question, but I lost it. Will a freshwater prawn hurt my fish? Used to feed live ghost shrimp, and I'm guessing it came in there. I have a universal rock background, so I'm guessing it was back there. Prawns will not hurt your fish, but your fish will probably tear it apart.
It depends.
In due time.
You know, he could be calling something prawn that ain't an actual prawn. Could be a lobster, and if it's got the claws, it will, you know, attack like gouramis and
that is true.
You know, stuff like that.
But if it is a prawn, it has no claws, and it's just a big shrimp. All right. Best meds for pop eye. So there is a wide range of meds you can use for pop eye. It is a bacterial infection. So basically you take whatever your favorite antibacterial medication is. Some like to use Memelifix. We use a wide variety of basically whatever's donated to us at the time because we do not have an endorsement or a sponsor. So I can't really give one specific thing because we don't use one specific medicine. So we use what's donated to us because we're not just going to throw it away because, oh, we don't like this product. If it works, and we use it. So whatever antibacterial you have that will cure Popeye will 9 times out of 10 cure the Popeye. But what we like to use for the best treatment is fresh water. Because 9 times out of 10, bad water, you get Popeye, you stick them in clean water, and it'll cure itself. You guys will not believe how resilient fish can actually be. You put them in clean water, no stress, and diseases just clear up. Before we get to that, we're going to read Colin's comment for $5. He said, Josh, look at the question I sent you. Already answered it. Has a bunch of questions in front of it. Barbecue, 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 barbecue.
Colin.
Who took my mojo said, curious, why is the koi pond still not cleared up to see the bottom? We don't have it landscaped. Every time it rains, it washes in mud water.
That and we have an algae burst, okay?
Wait. Let me get into this. Wait. Trash pandas got into our koi food, and probably about 5 pounds of koi food dumped into the pond. God. So there is a lot of phosphorus and just a lot of extra nutrients in the water. We have a huge algae bloom right now, and
because of that.
And on top of it, it's been super rainy, and there's no landscaping on the outside.
Now there's been days that we've seen all the way to the bottom. We're like, oh, it's finally cleared up. It looks great. And then it rains the next day, come out, you can't see, 2 foot into it. Here's the problem on that. Greg Woodstock donated us all the stuff we needed for the filtration, but that was on a 10 by 40 foot koi pond supposed to be attached to the deck above ground. I didn't want that. So me and Josh decided to go bigger, and I used his liner for the 10 by 40 for the roof, and I bought a new liner for the pond, and we made it way bigger. Problem was, we didn't make the wetlands filter bigger. So we need more filtration. You guys knew we were talking about adding a second wetland filter under the stairs that we're going to put down from the deck. We haven't done that yet, but we will. Now, the difference is, if it gets dirty, it takes 4 or 5 days to clear up. A second filtration, it'll take 1 day to clear up. You know what I'm saying? So that's the only difference. But we will get it. It is, the more plants we put in there, the cleaner it'll be. The more grass and stuff around it, the more landscaping we do, the cleaner it'll be. When it rains, it won't wash mud into the water, that kind of stuff. So it all factors. It's the pond, it needs to mature. It's still young yet.
If you take just your normal tennis shoes and you walk through our backyard, you're going to come back with an inch of mud on the bottom of your shoes because we are all clay. So imagine that clay just washing down into the pond every time. So once the landscaping's done, we can then finally gravel vac our, rocks in there and the wetland filter. Then all the mud will be gone. Then it'll be crystal clear all the time. So we got our girl Ange for $1.50. She sent a hot dog emoji.
You gotta love Ange. She's always been there for us.
We got people arguing over the marine tank saying, Marine, do it. Is Josh in charge? Or we got Don't Do Marine. It's the devil,
Josh
Bobby.
ain't in charge, but we do live here together, so we do talk things over. I haven't won him over yet. I will. I have patience. I'm old. I will win him over, and we will have a Marine tank. It's a matter of time. I don't care what he says.
Shush! But also at the same time, plans do change, like he said. But, we were planning this freshwater river monster tank, but I so love the fact of hand feeding my goonch. He is hand feeding right now, and it is so dangerous, but so awesome at the same time. Like, I stick big chunks of food right in front of him, and now as soon as he sees my hand stick in that water, he comes over and just strikes. And he's about 26 inches now. Once he
says 26 inches.
Look at
This
my
is
hand.
26 inches.
Go! I will not move. Go get a tape measure.
From there to the middle of my bicep. Okay?
Okay.
We'll see it later.
We'll put it on video.
It's like you tell your girlfriend,
26 inches, buddy. But he's big and he's getting aggressive now. So I hand feed the jowl and I hand feed the goonch. So it's nice having them in an open top tank.
Yeah. What about the jowl?
What about him?
Has he been eating good lately?
He's my buddy. He's not your fish now. He's my fish.
That's my fish.
You don't hand feed him. I do.
But it's my fish.
He doesn't even know you.
You don't give your dog treats out of the cookies like
Yes,
I do.
Yes, I do. Why do you think he had the shits for the last 2 days? Because someone gave him too many cookies.
I thought it was me.
It was both of us. And I'm like, all right, Diesel, no more cookies for you.
No.
All right, we got Colin Doyle for $5. He says, I sent you pictures, Josh. Look later and get back to me. So wish I was going to be there tomorrow. Meeting and
Colin,
hanging out
you
with
should
you
be
all
here.
at the barbecue. I will certainly look and I will let you know, Colin.
Now, we're setting up a table for everybody that comes in. They have to sign a waiver, okay, to be able to enter. And once you get a waiver, you get a wristband. So that way I can't be sued. I've been sued twice now, and it was from friends we thought we could trust. They got drunk, they fell down, they hurt themselves, and they sued me. So we have to do the waiver thing now. So everyone's signing a waiver tomorrow. But once you're in the back, we can, have a good time. You can do anything you want. You want to ride the zip line. You want to go swimming with the fish. That's all. You can do that stuff. Nobody's drinking. It's from 12 to 6. There will be no alcohol involved. Bands playing, free food. It's all a good time, So, you guys come on by and have fun.
Quinn Lamb for $5 says, wish I could support you guys more. Rich, you remind me a lot of my dad, good or bad. I'm not sure. LOL.
Oh, stop it.
Barbecue.
You wish I was your dad. I'm a good dad. Ask this guy right here. I'm a good dad. You better answer them right.
Sue Ann Campbell, welcome to the Green Tea.
Here, sit down and shut up Roger's shirt.
Well,
Hi.
hello.
Well, that's a hell of a greeting. I don't even get a hug, nothing.
I'm special.
Oh my goodness.
All right, so everyone's talking about the marine tank. Yes, we love marine tanks. They are beautiful. The fish are awesome. Hold up. You will have your turn. Marine tanks are awesome. We love the fish. I actually have, a list of fish that I wish I would have in marine. But with doing this freshwater rescue, there's more people who need freshwater fish rescued. And we have Joe setting up the whole saltwater side so I can make him deal with the mess.
Just on the headband.
Deal with, all the troubles. And I can go over there, enjoy the fish, and we can still do our thing. So it's going to work out for everyone.
Go, Janice.
It's double flour powder.
All right, now what were we trying to say?
I don't even remember. You know I can't remember nothing.
People.
I have to say what I have to say.
Wait. Let me say it. Brain surgery.
Oh my God.
I still get random messages on Facebook out of nowhere. Message request. All it says, brain surgery. Laughing emojis. So we have Steven Mochin for $5. Says, go saltwater, get a longhorn cowfish. Ouch. That's actually one of my favorites. I love cowfish.
I love cowfish too. Yeah, they were my favorite.
They're so ugly, they're cute.
Would you stop with the legs?
Would you stop? You're
Yeah,
hitting me.
sure. I'll pull them
Do you
hairs.
want me to pull them
I
hairs?
ain't got no hairs. My mom and dad was Indian. Your dad was like the mailman with a hairy mailman or something. No, my great grandmother, 102 years old, lived in a log cabin with a dirt floor. She smoked a corncob pipe. That was my Indian grandmother. My grandmother, she had hair that she put in a bun, all the way down, touched the floor.
I'm surprised you remember. You had brain surgery.
You stop it. So she was the one that could cook. She had 18 brothers or 18 kids. And my dad had, 17 brothers and sisters. And Grandma Price, oh my God, you'd go there and in like 20 minutes, she'd cook up a mess of food. I saw her with the biscuits and I was like, what is this movement? And it was a biscuit would fly off everything. She's boom, choo, 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 choo. And these biscuits are flying off and they were the best biscuits I've ever had. Oh my God. And she just made it with like flour and butter, It was, oh my God. But I went there. That's the only woman on this planet that ever made me feel loved. My dad took me to my Grandma Price's house, and she's like, oh, you come here, honey. You're too skinny. And she took me to the kitchen. You shut up to me. She took me to the kitchen, and she cooked me up bacon and sausage and fried apples and breakfast corn and oh, my God, sausage and gravy and oh.
Is she the maker of breakfast corn?
Yeah, she's the one that taught me breakfast corn. Yeah. Oh my God, she was so good.
So we got Who Took My Mojo says, Josh, how do you see your girlfriend fitting into OFR? Watch tomorrow's video and you will see just how she fits in.
Wait, are we going to tell her the news that we're talking about lately?
No, you don't even know this. You don't even know this. You're going to see it and you're going to be like, woo.
What?
It's impressive.
Tell me.
I can't tell you.
Tell me.
You weren't out there.
Gotta watch.
You gotta watch the video. You gotta watch the video.
I never watch your videos.
I never watch yours. All right. You know what?
Sue Ann Campbell.
We're gonna
Welcome
blame
to Tiger
that.
Shovel Nose.
We're gonna blame that on the brain surgery.
What? What?
Exactly.
You don't remember what we're talking about?
Her moving in?
No.
What?
Brain surgery.
Tell me.
Brain surgery. Man.
I won't tell them, I swear.
He's so full of shit.
You guys will be the first I tell.
Would you stop it with your brain surgery?
Keep your legs off of me.
Keep your legs off of my legs.
I ain't moving. Oh my God. Don't hurt me.
We got Quinn Lamb. Welcome to Arapaima.
Oh,
Holy
really?
crap.
Nice. Thank you.
Thanks, bro. Oh, is that our first Arapaima?
I think so. No, we had somebody before, but
Might
it was
be
only
our
for like
second.
3 months. He's our second Arapaima. Yes.
Everyone give a round of applause.
Way to go to Quinn.
Every dollar is appreciated. You guys don't have to donate that much, but it is appreciated. We do put it back into the rescue, every penny. And we did get monetized recently on TikTok, and we're trying to make that grow even more.
Yes.
And we haven't even got our first payment yet, but you know what? That's all going to go back into the rescue
But
too.
you had like 2 million views on one video, and you made like 37 cents.
$28 was my
$28.
greatest one. But yes, you guys are awesome. And anybody who joins the green team, what that means is you join, you might get extra content, you might not.
Yes,
But
buddy.
it's a way to support Ohio Fish Rescue, and it's basically a monthly payment to join the channel. But whenever we get smaller videos that we can't make a full video on, we post it as member content. And I actually have one I've been waiting, saving for like
Really?
year and a half
Because
now.
we haven't put member content up for a month.
I've been forgetting. But I've got one, the spoof
Did you know
commercial.
your husband is crabtaculous?
The spoof commercial.
Heard about his
The what?
crab
The spoof
patch.
commercial?
Spoof commercial?
Not Sarah.
Oh,
Sarah
I love
McLachlan.
that. Yeah, I love that video.
Oh,
You guys
no.
got to watch this. It's so funny. It's so
We're gonna
genuine. It's so
Post
awesome.
it as member content, and it is hilarious. But this was when we first started filming, so it's really bad, but it's really funny.
It's so funny. remember back in the day, Sarah McLachlan, and they did these dog things, Hey.
Arms of the angel.
I thought it was Sarah Palin.
Stop it.
joking.
Oh my god.
So they're like, oh, look at these poor dogs. They showed a malnutrition.
For
dog.
32 cents a day, you guys can
You can
help
save
these poor
this
fish
dog.
in distress.
Well, our one of our mods or
Joe
admins, Joe
Rockwell.
did this, and I was like, oh my god, that is so awesome. We're gonna release it finally because it's just too good to not release.
Uh-oh, we got people talking about yoga.
That's awesome. I haven't seen the comment pop up yet.
All right.
Tracy's
Maybe I
excited to
missed
do
it.
yoga with you.
I'm excited to do her nails tonight.
Well, I'm gonna put her in a suit where she hangs from me and tie her arms to my arms. So she's
Blue
gonna work out.
Shepherd
Happy
Tri-State
with
Tropical
things.
says, did you hear Rod is opening another shop in Pennsylvania and Jersey? Dude's moving on up. That is
No,
awesome.
I have not heard that.
I did not.
Awesome.
I don't see how he can. He's got his two businesses down there, and he's stretched. He's so thin down there. You know that.
Silent partners. Gotta be.
I don't know.
Scott Morrison said, I'll applaud when you get marine only. I'll set up a 1-gallon marine tank and you can applaud for us, buddy. We got Cleveland's Best Adventures for $2. Says,
That's our boy Nate.
see y'all
Nate,
at
little Nate.
9 a.m. Stay fishy, my friends. Nate, make it 8:45. We gotta leave by 9.
Where you going?
I gotta go to Ashland and pick up the truck so I can go pick up the stuff on Sunday.
Oh, wait till you guys see what we're picking up.
Oh.
Might be the biggest tank ever.
It's not a tank. Don't do that
Could
to
be a
them.
tank.
Don't do that to them.
It
This is our loyal people.
This
It's not
thing-
a tank.
can identify as a tank.
You stop it.
I can run it through the side of a
It
building.
could.
It could be a tank.
Stop it.
That's the
It's
thing.
not a tank.
I'm
Don't let him
I'm
do that to
talking
you.
a tank, like military tank, runs through stuff.
Oh, it's definitely a tank.
It's a tank.
It's a tank.
It's a big old.
I
tank.
have been saving, and I got tired of saving because I can't really save up much because of the cost of the rescue. So I went and I all my houses are paid for. I went and I mortgaged one of my houses and I bought this because I can't really get into it because then you'll know what it is. But this is going to be one of the videos coming up. Okay, you got to check this out. So this is just awesome, and people are coming together. to help us.
8:45, Nate. 8:45.
Right.
8:45. 8:45. 8:45 a.m.
Dude, you sound a little crabby.
I'm always crabby.
I told him he had crabs. He goes, "Don't tell." You saw that?
I know.
We got David Kessler for $7. Would you stop hitting my knee?
I have not moved. You're the one over there spinning all around, and you're hitting my knee now. Look at you. I'm just sitting here. Brittany, get your man.
I mean, y'all are awfully close tonight.
We got a date. I'm surprised you didn't just tear your bicep right there.
Oh my God.
So we got David Kessler for $7. Says, I missed the drinking word. Bah!
It's barbecue. Barbecue.
Take a drink.
Barbecue.
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 Did you hear the Tracy update?
I did.
She's on a new machine now, and it relieves me from having to put moisture into her trach. It makes my life so much easier. And I built a contraption to where I can suction her out now without removing it. So, oh yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. Like you said, how they haven't made one of those yet.
They should have made that. I mean,
You had
I see
2
it.
hours and there you
I
go.
come home. What do we get home at like 3:30? The nurse is leaving at 4, and I make this thing up within like 20 minutes to make our life's easier.
It's Brucey. It's Bruce time. Someone was asking where Bruce was, so you know what? I had to let him out of the cage. Michael A said Brittany's too precious. I can't wait for Tracy to meet her. They've already met. They just don't know what we're dating.
Yeah, it will be quite the surprise when she wakes up.
You guys got to understand. When I was in school here in Royalton in 1981, I graduated. I was best friends with her father. Okay, I haven't seen him in like 30 years. I come back into this neighborhood and I am Ohio Fish Rescue, and he's like the leader of like the saltwater fish club
so if
around
anyone's
here.
rooting for saltwater, it's me.
So he comes by and he's like, "Oh my God, look what all of you've done and this and that," and then my son meets his daughter, and then he was like, "Hey, how you doing?" And then she was like, "Hey, what's up?"
How you doing?
How you doing? And she hasn't left since. She sleeps here all the time.
Only because you get sad when I take him away.
Oh, I do.
See, you make me feel so bad when he comes and stays with me.
The black cichlid in the cichlid tank is a parrot tilapia poleni or a starry night cichlid. I think that's what you're referring to.
You get me.
Too well. Too well.
I'm so lonely here. I gotta take care of his
I already feel bad.
I agree with my dude Quinn. He said, "Hold strong, Josh. Got to keep that salt creep at bay." Hoorah!
Not helping our cause here.
I will do everything in my power.
We will get salt.
Hey, Joe just texted me today. The 1000's done. He's working on plumbing for the 580, the 900, and the 350 all to be on one system.
Oh, that's awesome. So sometime next year?
We'll see. He's also building the garage for his demon right now, which has been going up, and building the outdoor pond.
Nice.
Hey, you
Yeah.
want a drink?
Yes.
What are you drinking?
Rum.
Rum and...
There's juice on the floor. You know right where I keep the extra juice?
Yeah.
Just do
Oh, okay.
rum in there.
Okay, I don't understand this. Rob Pounder
Hey,
says,
wait.
You want more drink?
do you know how to make mine?
2 fingers.
You sound so naughty.
I'm just saying, take notes, guys. Get you a girl who takes drink orders, and then gotta love her.
Maybe here, give me your 2 fingers. Give me your 2 fingers.
I'm not
You
saying
might-
anything.
This
I'm
sounds so
I'll
naughty.
tell you.
Naughty,
21
naughty.
for me.
No, stop. Let me see your fingers. Let's see how tall is your 2. See, no, sit
Yeah,
sideways.
you have to watch the video to find out what happened to my nail. You get those.
Okay.
3 of yours.
Yeah, 3 of your fingers. So 3 fingers. And
We
then-
were being naughty here.
No, we weren't being naughty. You're his girlfriend. Oh my God.
Give me the damn cup.
Give me the damn cup. I gotta finish it.
Oh, that's fair. Has to be an even measurement.
Finish it. Thought you were my dad.
Savoring it.
You know,
3 fingers.
I
3 of your
held
fingers.
I'll give you 4.
1.
the beer bong
I've
belt
said
in
that
college.
to many women before. One of the Great Crush, and then fill it up with water.
Of course. You
Thank
want
you.
any ice?
No,
Okay.
thank you.
Done with you.
You love me. Okay.
I had a belt I probably displayed in college. You know, nobody could outdrink me, and you couldn't even finish a little sip in your cup.
What are you talking about? I have outdrank you all your life. Until I started taking care of Tracy. Now I'm like I'm whooped. I drink 2 drinks, I'm passed out for an hour and a half. I just go without too much sleep now for the last year and a half.
I'll let you have that 'cause you're my dad, but you know what? I've got videos.
Oh, I've got videos too. Do you want to see the videos I've got? Oh, you guys want to see these videos.
Do you want to see the videos I've got of him? So put that phone down, buddy.
Oh, no. You got to see this right here.
All right, to all a good night.
That one right there. Look at that, Josh.
Yeah, and I've got worse ones of you.
Just do it. Do it.
Yeah, I'm going to...
You don't have worse of me.
Do you want to bet?
Yeah.
I wonder what a train looks like naked.
Yeah. I'm drunk.
Want to bet? I've got that video.
Oh my God. We were sitting around drunk and we were talking philosophical. And I just wanted to know what a train looked like naked. That's all. He's like, what? And I'm trying to save some sort of face here. And I'm like trying to make it into a conversation and it didn't work. I was just drunk. Didn't know what I was talking about. He's got it on video. Okay, Quinn Lamb says, have you guys considered getting a truck or even a cargo van to allow for more cargo person room while allowing to haul more weight? Yes, we are actually looking for well, okay, 2 different things. The rescue, we're looking for a transit van. We're looking for like Ford or Mercedes or somebody to donate something really nice, okay? But as far as our home life, we're looking for a truck. Richie just had a dump truck and he sold it. And now we're looking for a better dump truck because we've got a nice trailer now and a tank. Right?
A tank.
A tank.
All right, we got Cleveland's Best Adventure for $2. Says, hi guys, it's little Nate. I can't wait until tomorrow. Hot dog burger.
How little Nate can't come over. This is adults only. Look, he almost, but I bet you he started crying. Was you crying, little Nate?
Norman R., the previous owner of the 580, said, do you still have any clown loaches? They're actually in the Bellagio, but they hide so well you hardly ever see them. So that was one of our biggest mistakes, is putting the clown loaches in the
Or we
Bellagio.
cannot get them. You can't. You put a net in, the fish swim 20 foot that way. So you walk down there, you put a net in, the fish swim 20 foot this way. It's horrible.
But yes, they are in there. They're in the 1800. They're enjoying life. But yeah, good luck catching them or trying to find them, because they'll be wedged up behind a piece of little coral, and they'll be on the backside in a dark corner.
Yeah, they're crazy.
Chris Power, toilet paper.
Me and you gonna fight.
Dimitri Rodriguez said, hey OFR, love what you guys do to make your fish's lives as great as possible.
We try, brother. We really try. And you know, we see what people don't understand. They don't understand what we're doing. What we do is different than other rescues. If you go to like the APL or a dog pound or something, you're going to pay a vet fee, a dog license, some sort of other fees. You're going to have to spend $200-300 for that dog that you just got from the APL. And they're allowed to do that because they incurred costs getting these things. So do I. Thank you, Brittany.
You're welcome.
They incur costs getting these fish, or dogs or whatever. And, they are allowed to put on these rehoming fees and all this cost by legal rights and the whole, what's it called, 501c3 legislature type thing. You're allowed to charge money for these things. We don't do that. We're not here for the money. I've been paying for this out of my pocket, and through the great help of you guys and the love you guys have for us, a lot of people help out. It still don't cover the cost of the rescue. I'm spending about $2,300 a month. We get about $400 to $600 in donations a month. Every once in a while, somebody will throw in a big donation, and we appreciate every bit. But we still give these fish out for free. When you come here, if we have fish and you want them, As long as you got a better home for them than I can give them. If I've got like 7 small little silver dollars and a 55, and you've got a 200 gallon, you can take them 7 silver dollars. I'll give them to you. We pay the cost of gas to go pick them up. Our time, it takes us a whole day to get, there and back and do all this, and then a couple people volunteering and helping us. And we don't charge nothing. I pay for the gas, and and I pay for lunch for everybody, and they help us out, and then I give the fish away free. This is something we chose to do to show that we're genuine and true. There's a lot of pet stores, or not pet stores. There's a lot of fish rescues out there that want to be a fish rescue because we kind of glorified what we do. And they're like, oh, I want to be a rescue. I want to get free fish. I want to get free tanks. But see, you don't understand. There's so much work involved. And I have not made a profit yet, not to this day. Well, there was one donation 1 month about a year ago that was like amazing, that I didn't have to pay that whole month of electric, gas, water, sewer, food, and then medicines. That's about $2,600 a month. I'm doing this for the love of fish and for me and Josh doing it together as a family. Me and his older brother built a show car together, and we did the Autorama circuits, and we got all kinds of trophies. We were on the show.
And
I saw those the other day.
sometimes, guys, it gets really hard because he doesn't even remember my name because of brain surgery.
God, stop it. We, as far as the car, we were on the show Jason Priestley hosted called Rides. Yes, Jason Priestley from 90210. He hosted a show called Rides, and we were on it with our car. That was his older brother, And now me and Josh did the rescue together because it's a father-son thing,
What's our rescue's name? Brain surgery.
This guy.
I'm gonna have a
And you want to marry him?
Sure do.
Sure do, she says.
All right, we got my dude Quinn Lamb for $10. Says not sure how the logistics work as far as donations, but consider this going towards the new vehicles.
Aw, thank you.
Cheers to you, Quinn.
Thank you, Quinn. Thank you. Now look at this. Look at this question right here.
Who took my mojo? Brain surgery.
That's a good
Josh and Rich,
question.
if you had
Take
to
a
start
look at that.
over, would you change anything or do it the same?
I wouldn't change nothing.
So
I would still rescue all the fish. I would still do it with my son. It would be a father-son thing. And you know what? It's been a drain on us financially, but it's been a great ride. It really has. And do you know how many other rescues we have spawned? We were the only rescue around. And now so many people, out of 90 rescues that pop up, 10 of them are genuine and real and good. And we will back them. They're just, I love inspiring people. I love that people are inspired by us to do good in the world. And, what more could you ask for? I saw what you did, and you did so much good in the world. I wanted to be like you. That's flattery right there at its finest. I love that. I started this out just as me and Josh as a father-son thing. And it's turned into something so much better. Oh, I hear it now.
all right, so back to answer that question, I wouldn't do nothing different either. Because to make us who we are today, we've learned a lot of things through the past, and made us who we are today. So you know what? We love giving back to the community. We love hanging out with you guys. We love giving back to you. Whenever we could possibly do it, we try and help the community. So to say we change that and do something differently, we might change who we are as a person. So no, we would not change that. But we've got Richard Maloney for $5. Wait a minute, let me fix Mr. Krabs up here. $5, he said, brain surgery and a huge turtle. Uh-oh, he came running once he heard huge turtle.
I knew you was talking about me.
Thought it was Greg.
Ouch.
shredding the tiki litters.
Uh-oh.
Ouch. It was hot.
And itchy. All right. Lou Shepard said if there's one spot that needs solar, the problem with solar is we live in Ohio. Solar will do us no help. We only get
Plus, the
solar
fact
for
that
5 months out of the year.
we use so much electricity. I had to upgrade the panel to a 200 amp service, and now every time we plug in the new pump that Greg gave us for the back pond, we trip breakers. We have to run a whole new sub panel all the way to the back deck to run the back deck kitchen, the hot dog machine, the hot dog bun warmer, the pizza ovens, and the pond with both pumps on at the same time. So I mean, we're going up. I mean, we're talking about $1,600 a month in electric.
Yeah. All right. So people have asked this before. So $1,600 a month in electric, about $800 a month in water. The same in gas because
About $600 in water.
In the wintertime it goes up, in the summertime it drops, so it evens out to about.
It comes
that.
out to about $2,600 a month in gas.
Just utilities.
Yes, the electric,
including
gas,
food and medicine.
water, sewer, and food. Not medications. $2,600 a month every month is what we pay out. And you know, people are like, oh, well, they just get donations. We get about $600 a month in donations from our Patreon people and other people. Every once in a while, there's a generous donation that's nice.
Wait. Can we turn that way real quick? We got a comment said.
No! Get off my hair!
Way.
What? Would you stop? This kid. You know, I got the hair in the back of me all tangled up and stuff.
You sent me to Catholic school, so it's just coming back on you, buddy.
Did you hear what I did to him about his first Holy Communion?
Of course.
That was so funny.
Oh my god. Brutal.
Everyone else had planned on it, and they got their little girlfriend, and they went down the aisle with. He had to go with his teacher. That was so funny.
So one of these flowers, you can see the fish swim right through my head. Someone mentioned in the comments.
Oh yeah, and anything green. And these flowers there's some green ones on there.
That one right in the middle of my head.
This one, mine's right here. You can see the fish through mine.
Yeah. Oh, you got the coral. Oh. Wait, come back here.
There it goes. There it goes.
Come back over the other way.
Which way?
The other way, towards me.
No.
Yeah, towards me.
I ain't your man. I don't have to listen.
Just towards me, do it. I was gonna say when it was white, this is where you got your brain surgery.
Oh my God. You know what? You're not allowed to move in now. You cannot marry my son. You're supposed to make me like you.
You already love me. That's the thing.
Oh my God. All right, let's see what else we got to.
Wait, no wonder he likes you. He can remember your name because he remembers you from his friend's kid before he had the brain surgery.
This guy. I mean, is it wrong that I had to have brain surgery? I lived. And you're making fun of me for it. I lived through something they said I might not live through.
Yeah, you're forgetting the joke just because you forget everything, so we blame it on the brain surgery.
Oh my God.
It's kind of funny. All right, guys, we've got 6 more minutes. Get your fishy questions in the chats. We got 352 people here, 194 likes. Go smash that like
I love
button.
hanging out with you guys every Friday. This is my, I don't go to bars. I don't go out. This is like the best jail I've ever been in. I cannot leave. Except on Mondays, I've got a double nurse. So from 8 to 4 and from 4 to midnight, if they show up. So that's the only time I can get out. And I should go to sleep because I work 16 hours a day. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or Friday. And then on Saturday, I do 24 hours a day taking care of Tracy. And then every other Sunday, I get an 8-hour nurse. So Saturday and Sunday sometimes I work 48 hours straight taking care of Tracy over the weekend. And then when she shows up, I only work 16 and then I work 8. 16 and 24. Saturday is 24, 16 is Sunday. So, I mean, I never get to sleep straight through, really. So, I should be sleeping when the nurses are here. And, I don't. I go on, rescues and stuff.
Sometimes he forgets to sleep because, brain surgery.
Oh, my God. This kid is killing me.
All right, so we got Bruce Dickey says, did you ever get a backup pool heater for your pool? We got a replacement. It's working great.
Brand new one. We haven't got a backup yet.
He said, I tried to contact you to donate a Hayward pool heater via email. Are you interested?
Yes, of course.
I don't think we got the email.
Well, no, it's possible. There's like 2,000 emails.
Wait, brain surgery.
No. There's like 2,000 emails, and I answer as much as I can every night, but it keeps building, and I don't get to the back ones, you know what I'm saying? And if you add it in there, and then more came in front of you, and I answer a few, and then more built up, you got buried.
I like the brain surgery answer better.
You stop it.
1,600 for electricity. I thought it would be more, to be honest. See, the reason it's not more, we don't run a single electric heater. That's 1,600 just for lights and for pumps.
Pumps is what takes our electric.
Pumps. So if you guys see in videos, you'll walk in the fish room with me and the lights will be off. Because that's what we're used to. We keep the lights off for the majority of the time.
We turn the room lights on.
Unless there's people there touring, then we turn the tank lights on because that's a big jump. Promotes a lot of algae growth. So we try and keep the tank lights off. The room lights are on and all the planted tanks are on. So that's the way we have it majority of the time.
Right. So
that 1,600 is mostly pumps.
And that's with us being as stingy as possible.
Efficient.
Let's call it efficient. Lavatka is, well, we thought she was female.
We honestly do not know. There's no way to sex a puffer. So we're just guessing right now. Could have been 2 dudes. Could have been 2 chicks. Could have been guy and a girl. Who knows?
We did find out, however, that for Mabu puffers, you got to keep 3 or more together or 1 alone.
Greatest question of the night. Do you like fish sticks?
Stop it.
What's good food for tinfoil barbs? They will eat anything. Tinfoil barbs are scavengers. They will eat anything.
Floating.
What's the email address? Big Rich at Ohio Fish Rescue.
Yep, of course. Everyone knows that.
Wow. Man, that brain surgery's getting to me. You guys asked for more brain surgery jokes, so I'm just giving it to you.
I dress like this because we're having a luau tomorrow. He dressed like this because he's kind of tutti frutti.
Again, I got a video of this man begging me, please put the flowers on.
You do not. What are you talking about? He's going to say, you don't remember you had brain surgery.
I mean, great guess, but I mean, it's kind of true.
Aaron Cazzoli says, it's actually perfect. Get off work and unwind with the fish family. Oh, awesome. An awesome chat.
Wait, barbecue!
Consume, guys.
What was Brian's favorite fish that you have? All right, so Brian loved, of course, the arapaima, but he and his wife love the stingrays. They want to have stingrays in a touch tank at their new reptiquarium, and it's going to be awesome. You know what? When that actually comes out,
we're going up there.
We're going to donate a lot of fish. We might even donate some from our personal collection.
Right.
Say, some stingrays, stuff like that. But who knows?
Wow. I've been trying to collect the best quality stingrays.
We have our breeders, but we also have extras.
Oh, we got one in the 4,400 we can give him. Yeah.
I would be glad to give that to Brian.
Yep.
But I mean, that's only because you see the plans of all these tanks that he's building, and he tells you himself, he's like, I don't know nothing about fish. want to learn.
He wants us to
But
help
he's
out.
calling in, Steve Bashi, I think it is, the owner of Bashi Aquatics. You guys probably know him in the saltwater world. He makes great sumps. But
He's going to design his entire filtration system.
He's having him design
He's
everything.
not sparing no dollars. You know what I'm saying? He's having us come in and deliver a bunch of fish and help him decide what can go where and who can go in with what. I mean, he freely admits, I don't know, and I need your guys' help, and we're going to help.
Yes,
Brian's a nice guy.
Those of you that do remember, we did take 5 to 7 fish up there last time, and one did die. The other 4 came back out, and they are living just fine. But that was a learning curve for everyone involved. We cannot deny it. It did happen. But now we're coming back. He's going to be better. There's going to be a 13,000 square foot aquarium built onto the top of the Reptarium.
The Reptarium Aquarium.
The Reptaquarium.
The Reptaquarium.
We're going to go up there and we're going to get to help stock it. It's going to be awesome. There's going to be a lot of great collaboration videos coming out on that. I know.
When we go up there, we got to stop in and see Richard Maloney.
I was going to say, isn't he close by to Brian?
Yes, he's right by Brian.
Yes.
Right on.
We got to stop at the bar. All right, so we're going to send Dad home some videos of me and Richard out at the bar. And we're just going to title it Brain Surgery.
Richard?
Maloney?
No. Me and Richard are going to send you videos of us having a fun time.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We're going to leave you at home because your husband says you can't go.
Watch Mom.
You watch those jokes.
Don't you get testy with me. You got to love her. She's the sweetest thing.
Richard for $5 says lunch with Maloney in Michigan. For sure.
I will be there, Richard. I don't know about him,
Even with his brain surgery, he might.
I'll forget him. Okay, I'm going to Michigan. I'll forget my son.
He might forget where he's going, but you know what? Eventually he'll get there.
You are actually killing me.
All right, guys. It is past that 8 o'clock hour.
Wait a minute. We got one more here. Amethyst Rock says, you need to teach Brian how to acclimate fish. In his video, he did not show, and he didn't think he needed to show. He did acclimate the fish first, but
we had a long talk about it.
We had a long talk. We show how we acclimate so that people don't get irate. He didn't know this whole situation. He acclimated, and he pumped water up to his fish and this and that. And then when he was ready, he was moving them in, and that's what he videoed for you guys. But see, not being a fish guy, you need to show the acclimation process a little bit so that people see that you acclimated. So a lot of people jumped on the bandwagon that, he did not act. He did, though. He really did.
All right, guys. It's past that 8 o'clock hour. We love hanging out with you every Friday. We will see you next week.
My funnest time of the week.
I mean,
Go check out SC Aquatics.
He might forget we have a live stream next week, but brain surgery.
He's such an idiot. Go check out SC Aquatics. Steven's our buddy. He's going to have a good time, and you guys have a good time there. We appreciate hanging out with you. Love you guys, and thank you for being here with us.
Wait, we got one more. Jay Fraz for $5 says, "Keep studding it out, gentlemen. You look great, and I'm proud of you."
Awesome.
Thanks, bud. And as always,
stay fishy, my friends.